Investigators have revealed no one's been charged after two gangs clashed in a Taylors Hill park, terrifying local residents. Let's go live to crime reporter Alexis Dace. Lexi, what did police say?
Pete, detectives from Operation Wayward, a specialist task force dedicated to crime in the western suburbs, have been trying to identify exactly who was involved in this confronting incident, but it does appear that the investigation has come to somewhat of a standstill. That is why police are here running a mobile facility. It's effectively for public reassurance. They're speaking to local residents and will be here until about 7 o'clock tonight. This comes 2.5 weeks after 40 or 50 youths caused chaos here in Lonzo Park. There were two rivaling groups who arranged to meet here with the sole purpose of fighting each other. They were in a dispute over girls or girlfriends and arranged to meet here to fight over it. They were hurling rocks, they were hurling abuse at riot police, trying to split them up. They also shattered the windscreen of a police vehicle. We are now learning that since that happened, police have not laid criminal charges against anyone involved. They have questioned two persons of interest, but no action beyond that has been taken, and they still don't know who was responsible for doing that damage to the police car. We've spoken to the locals here. One in particular says he wants to see actual consequences for those involved.
It's not good. If you do, you do the crime, you do the time, but they seem to just be able to get away with whatever they want.
A mobile facility is all well and good, but how is it that no one's been criminally charged?
Well, because as I said, identity is an issue. So we don't take someone's liberty away from them lightly. We weren't in a position to identify the offenders on the night, and we haven't been in a position to identify them going forward.
Pete, police have told us that most of those involved are school-aged youths of Australian African heritage, and this is still an open investigation. So if anyone has any information that they haven't yet provided to police, they must contact Crime Stoppers. Back to you.
Police patrols are being stepped up in Melbourne's northwest tonight after a huge brawl between gangs left locals terrified. Live now to Cameron Bowe at Taylors Hill, and Cameron, police have revealed that 4 weeks on, they still haven't made any arrests.
Mitch, what was a terrifying situation for many residents has become a frustrating one too. No charges have been laid over the brawl, and in all likelihood, none will be. Now, it's despite a police vehicle being damaged with rocks and some residents being so scared they felt they needed to lock themselves in their homes. But police have been unable to identify any of the main offenders.
No one would have liked to identify those offenders more than me on the night. We'll maintain an extra presence around the Taylors Hill area to engage with the community and understand what sort of police service they're looking forward going forward.
Now, in the short term, police do have extra resources here in Taylors Hill. That's a move designed to reassure the residents of their safety. At this stage, there's no indication of any increased likelihood of more mass trouble here in the short term, Mitch.
Thanks, Cameron.